What's going on, everybody? Thank you for coming through once again and hanging out with me. I'm Blocker 120, and this is Foam World Order. Today we got a different view because today I'm actually going to be working on upgrading my Nerf Recon. This is my Nerf Recon that I custom painted. I'm actually going to be working to upgrade this. Please excuse the camera angle because I didn't have a good way to get a good over my shoulder shot, especially with the shadow and everything like that, with the light I have in here. But yeah, so this is the one that I custom painted myself, but it has zero power. As I said, this is a Nerf Recon. This has a reverse plunger system in it. So I did pretty much everything on here. I don't know how much detail you're going to pick up on that. The light on this actually still functions, which is pretty cool. Oh, did I take the batteries from out of this? Oh, I did take the batteries out of this, but the light on this still functions. I'm not lying to you. So I'm going to take this little cheap set of screwdrivers, only because this right here, this screwdriver, this Phillips right here is long enough to get in there, and it's a small enough head on there to fit the screws nice enough. I have another one that has, one of the multi sets, like the computer kit sets, but it doesn't get into this screw right here, and it just annoys me. Some of the screws, it doesn't reach in long enough, and I hate having to switch out throughout the process. But I have a bunch of parts here that I ordered to upgrade my Nerf Recon. All of these parts I have here are courtesy of Out of Darts and Foam Blast together. I ordered my parts from both places, from Out of Darts and from Foam Blast. Foam Blast, though, they were having a liquidation sale, so I got a bunch of parts from there. Foam Blast, though, when I saw that they were having a liquidation sale, that's what actually got me over there, and I started looking at parts, and that's what actually made me want to get the parts and upgrade this blaster right here. I pretty much was just going to leave this blaster as just a paint piece, non-functional. Well, functional just doesn't function well, poor functioning. And then I also, like, in my great wisdom, not my wisdom, I don't know what it's called, but I always forget something. So I'm placing an order, then I'm like, I go back and I look and I'm like, oh wow, I should have added this as well. Then I add to the order, and Foam Blast, they work so well with me. They're great customer service from them. They work so well. They was adding the stuff into the orders, and because I get my stuff from a UPS store, I get my packages delivered to a UPS store. You have to get you have to pay $5 per packaging. They squeezed a lot of stuff into one packaging. I only got to pay for the one. And they were even, it was one time I had messaged them about placing a second order, and they refunded me the shipping on the second order, which is pretty awesome of them. Out of Darts, they always get my orders in together on time, and they're amazing as well. Amazing customer service. Like, there's so much to love about this hobby sport. But I have a bunch of parts here. I definitely want this converted to a pump prime system instead of the top slide prime system. But what I'm hung up on is, do I want to keep this outside top piece, or do I want to leave it off and just keep the access door? Do I want to remove all of that? Because I have the different parts that I have are I have a red dart gate, I have a red bolt sled, a metal bolt sled, a metal dart gate. But just so you guys can get an idea, these are the Econ glow darts that I had ordered. First off, horrible retention on the glow part, but the darts themselves, not too shabby. I'm not going to say that they're bad. Let's see, just to show you an example, I'm a load 2. Also, I was going back and forth with whether or not I want to make this a full if I want to make this a full length dart, or do a standard length dart, or a half length dart. And I'm still on the fence about that. Only reason why I want to make it a standard length dart is because of this magazine that I have painted for this blaster specifically. But also, when I first did this, I had no intentions of keeping this blaster, having this blaster really perform. So, just for one, no exit of the barrel. Let's get in here. There it goes. Now, that right there is not solely the blaster's fault. It's partially my fault as well, because I still don't know if you can see in there and get a visual of it. But when I open this up, I painted the inner barrel red. But when I painted the inner barrel red, I didn't put nothing on the inside to block any paint from getting in the inside. So paint got into the barrel as well. This dart it didn't exit through the barrel, but it was inside the barrel, so it made it through. Let me just see something. And this fits right over. This fits right in, so I don't even have to open it up to swap it out. This is a string scar barrel from Out of Darts I ordered this from. And this fits right in. So I could just, when I swap the dart gate, I could just put that in there like that. Just a preview of it. But let me get into it. It's 12 o'clock. Trying to see if I can get this done. Mainly, the only thing I'm really working. Oh, I wanted to show you. Now, there's the second dart. There it goes. There's the second dart. All right. But it's not because of these darts. Although they're not, I have some regular. Matter of fact, I got a bamboo. Got a bamboo full length. Now let's see. This is a bamboo 1.0 full length dart. Ooh. That did a lot better. That did a lot better. I think I made it a solid 4 feet. 4 feet I made it. But that did a lot better. Okay, like as I was saying, I have a bunch of parts. This isn't even all the parts. I actually have another full bag of parts over here. I can actually go on to make another bag of parts over here. I could go on to make 2 more retaliators, upgrade 2 more retaliators, and I actually have 2 more retaliators I can upgrade. But this right here is my first custom paint job, first custom mod job, and this is a Nerf Recon, not a retaliator. So we're gonna get this here opened up. Right now I'm just gonna put the light to the side because that's not gonna be used. I'm gonna put the magazine to the side. I'm not going to be needing that right now. I'm still so on the fence though about, am I going to go with the short dart or the standard length? If I don't, oh, here we go. Here go the standard length. Now I was almost upset about this standard length tube that I received. It's a worker standard length tube because as you can see on the inside of it, it has an air restrictor, and I'm like, why would it have an air restrictor? That's usually when you're doing any type of mod, especially performance mod, that's usually one of the first things that get removed. But I guess this is more so for if you want it or don't want it, because if you, right on the other end, it's not even difficult if you can see it. It's just a simple opening in there. You can actually just put a screwdriver there and push it, and it'll pop right out if you want it out. I'm going to remove it because I don't want it. And this is it feels like a nice quality piece. It's 3D printed as well. This piece right here is 3D printed, and you can put it in there. And there's also a stopper ring at the back. Like, it's built in. The diameter is built in. So as it will stop this air restrictor from sliding all the way back, that's probably not a good way to do that. As it will stop it from sliding all the way back, I'm already going to pre-assume it will stop the dart from going all the way back into the blaster, as many people worry about when removing air restrictors from their plunger tubes. Is that not plunger tube? From the, you know what this is. So I'm just going to place this to the side somewhere. I'm hoping not to lose. Well, I just found this by accident because I was looking for it earlier, but it's just some spare O-rings and it's some spare O-rings and a catch spring and a thumb screw, but not for a worker. I got this, this came inside my packaging from Foam Blast. I believe this was a mistake, but I had received, minus this air restrictor, a couple of O-rings, a catch spring, and a purple thumb screw. Now, this does not go for the worker, my worker, Phoenix, Nightingale, or the Harrier, but I believe it will work for a Nerf blaster. I just don't know which one. I have a lot to figure out which one may work, which one may not work. Let me see here. Let's pull this over here just to get... Well, I'm not going to get to know, but I have a few of them. All right, so I'm just going to put this to the side for now. I'm not going to be using the air restrictor on that. What is this one? This is a regular plunger tube. This is a regular Retaliator plunger tube. I'm not going to use this one. I actually have a different one. This is one of the times, like where I said I ordered something, then changed my mind. I figured I wanted something. I had this one, and then I was like, nah, let me go for the expanded one. This is a metal trigger as well. I'm not going to use that one for this build because I have a trigger that I painted as well, and it's a little squeaky, but it's smooth because I taped off the right part so it didn't get caught up. As you can see here, I painted a little too much, and so now I have a little transfer there. But I'm not going to use this one. I'm actually going to save this one for another Retaliator build. I have a K26 spring here, but I'm not going to use this one right now. I'm going to save this one as well for another build. And it also comes with an upgraded spring catch. Got to keep that lube. So I have that as well. This I said I'm going to keep for another build. I have the alternative cap, but I'm a newbie to this, so I don't know if I'm going to actually need this. I'm trying to keep this cap that I have here. That is my goal, to keep the cap that I have here because it's already painted. If I have to switch it, I do have a backup stock that I want to change, but I don't even want to change that. So now here, I'm going to use this spring instead, though. I am going to use this spring. This is going to be the spring I use. This tube, I am not going to use I'm not going to use this tube on this build. This one I got from Foam Blast. This was the upgraded power. And this also comes with this casing. So this is to keep the barrel more stable in the blaster, but that's also basically the same thing that's on this tube, and at least that's what I think. Like I said, I'm not a professional modder. This is actually my first mod. Here is the short dart pusher. This is what converts it to a short dart versus this, which would make it keep it standard. Now, this is where my dilemma's coming in at because I'm not sure which one I want to do. This is plastic, this is metal. This is keeping this out will also reduce some of the weight because all my other parts are going to be metal. Not by much in comparison to what I'm going to be doing at that point, but I think I'm going to keep it standard. I have some standard nice amount of standard length, not waffle head darts, because the barrel diameter will be changing and it won't be favorable for waffle heads. So I think in that respect, I'm just gonna make the decision here because that's what I have to do. And I'm gonna go with full length. All right. So I'm gonna go with the full length. I'm not gonna use that. I am gonna use the metal spring catch that came with it though. I am gonna use that. Let's put this short dart back, push it back into there. And let's see what else we're gonna be going with. Let's put this barrel off to the side as well, for right now. I don't need that right now to get in my way. I'm gonna put this in the bag of future mods. The stock, let's get the stock off. Don't need this on here right now. All right, so, but this is my stock as well. I painted up. I plan on keeping the stock as well because I painted it up. I'm a little disappointed in myself that I did not sand off logos on the stock and labels on the stock. I'm actually just realizing that. And this was my first build, but I feel like, I'm not going to lie, I feel like when I got to the stock on this, I feel like I got lazy, which that's a very big shame on me. That I feel like I got lazy on the stock. So that is why there's still, you can see there's logos, versus on the actual main blaster, I pretty much sanded everything down. Even if it wasn't amazing, that wasn't amazing. I couldn't get into the groove as well. Same thing on the handle this side, but still, I feel like that's some laziness on my part because I could have done better. So that's a lesson for the next one. All right, let me put this somewhere and figure out what we're doing. The stock, we're gonna put the stock somewhere. This is my charm I plan on putting on here. A little Iron Man charm bought from one of the little dollar type stores around my way. But I like to add charms. If anyone's a fan of Call of Duty, they know what I mean. So I have my plate here to get screws. I put a magnet on the back of it. Theoretically, I'm hoping that it keeps the screws here and not let them rock and roll all over the place. But let's see, I'm gonna put this to the side, this to the side. I showed y'all this here. We're gonna put that to the side. Now, I said I plan on turning this to a pump grip kit. And here is my metal pump grip from Worker. This I got from Foam Blast. I received this from Foam Blast, the pump grip kit. Now, this is pretty dope. I like it. It's supposed to go right up in there. All right. So the pump grip kit, keep this out because this is needed. Which is this? This is the Dart Gate. Do I need to keep my boxes up here? Do I have an empty bag? All right, I got an empty bag. So I'm gonna keep the box over there. Try to keep part with it. All right, box over there. Try to keep my little space decluttered as much as possible. I save for my coffee because I need my coffee. All right, this is the red Dart Gate. This is, where'd I put it? This is where it's gonna line up here. Is it that way? No, yeah, it's this way. But it's not looking so great to me. Okay, I don't think this is gonna work how I intended. because, let me see. I got the dart gate right there. This came with the dart gate. Here we go. And I also have the red metal bolt sled. So this should go into here. Oh, let's pull this out first. By the way, this is not comfortable. So, you know, if you have pliers right next to you or handy, or you're not lazy like how I am, and you just get up and walk over the couple feet within vision to grab a pliers or something, that would help you pull this pin out a lot easier and a lot less strain on your fingers. Unless, you know, you don't care about your fingers and it is what it is. But it would hook up into here. There's a little notch right there machined out, and there's a little hole right there machined out where this pin would slide back in through there. And it would be set up just like this. Now, my thing is, before I put this in here, I want to see how this is fitting again with this dart key. Okay, so it's not going to work because, if I'm not mistaken, it's not supposed to work with this breech type. This breech type is made for, it is made for short darts. So looks like we're going short dart on this, people. All right. Now, all right, now I got the metal breech back. Oh, is that the breech? I don't know. One of them's the breech. But now I got the metal one, and that fits in there to create a better tube. But now the thing is, this one didn't come with a pin. So now, did it? Did it come with a pin and I not notice it? Let me see. Because if not, I just got to steal the pin. Well, the pump kit came with a pin too, so it's okay. Matter of fact, I'll keep the pump kit pin for that one since the colors match up. But let's see. Let's put this in here. You know what's crazy? I'm doing all of this part of the assembly without disassembling the blaster at all. And that's very important. Good thing I got lube too, because this thing doesn't have no lube on it. I need a little hammer, but I do not feel like getting up. So I'm gonna use this and not hammer on it because I don't wanna, I don't want to scratch up the aluminum. Why is it not going through? All right, I'm trying to get this here to push through. Oh, almost. That probably wouldn't have been good. And it's not pushing through for me, will it? All right, it came out, so let me try the other way. All right, you know, it's not product, it's user error on this at this point. So And it's probably because this isn't, like I said, I'm over here worried about this. I should be getting the blaster apart because there's actually something I'm more concerned about than this, even though this is something to be concerned about. All right, so it goes. All right, so I'm gonna have to get. I may need to get something. I'm not stating that I have to yet. All right, so no, what I have to do is get this lined up properly. All right, all right. I think I'm getting somewhere. Because it's evident, like I said, this is user error because it's evident that it can go through all the pieces. I just tested it separately. So it's about me getting it lined up properly. And then I should be able to, I shouldn't have any more problems with this. But if I don't line it up properly, it's not going to work for me. So I'm trying to figure out where am I going wrong in this. Come on. You know you want to do this. Okay, I'm really not getting this. I'm really not getting it. For some reason, I cannot get it fully across, even though here I can get it fully across. Come on. I'm gonna get it. Gonna figure it out. Yeah. Let me know if you guys have ever had this amount of difficulty just doing something as simple as this. I mean, maybe it's simple, maybe it's not simple, maybe this is like something people say they have their little, this is one of the parts they have a difficulty on, lining up these pins. Because I'm currently having the time of my life lining this pin up. Okay, enough of that. Can't be lazy. Gotta get up. Gotta get this in. So, I have a little hammer somewhere. Quick go-to. Let's just hope we're not gonna. Okay. All right, this is not trying to be my friend. Yeah, I'm really stuck on this part right here. And this isn't even a hard watch. It's gonna come out easily. Like, how is this pin not? You know what? Where's the other pin at? Let's try this pin. Cause I don't wanna. Cause this makes me crazy. I don't want to keep going over and over with this pin. I'd rather get a pin in here, one that's gonna fit. See, I don't know. Is it? Yeah, I'm missing something. Something on the other side is not getting in there. And yes, I'm getting kind of frustrated because I'm like, this shouldn't be the hard part. No, this shouldn't be the hard part. The hard part is actually the funny part is the hard part is actually coming up. This is more like the light stuff I wanted to get out of the way before I started. Now, from here, I'm going to try the sword and the stone method for the older audience. I'm going to try not to get upset and force it and just slow and steady, just ease it. No, I'm really having, I can't say, how many minutes has it been just strictly on this? You know what? I may be editing this out. I may not be. Y'all could join me for my frustration. Because, wow. This is really, like, it is bothering me to the point I'm feeling like down my spine, my nerves are really, like, annoyed down to my spine right now. All because I can't get it in the hole. So, I'm trying to figure this out. Now from here, it looks like it's okay. So I'm trying to figure this out without losing my marbles or scuffing up the paint job. And I just, come on. I felt like I had it right there. Now, if I could get a better light source. All right. Looks like I have it somewhat. Or almost. But almost doesn't count. So, I have to get this fitted properly. In here. All right, so for all those watching, they're gonna be like, yo, they're like, yo, the paint job. Trust me, I'm thinking about the paint job as well. Trust me, this isn't something I want to be doing. Trying everything I can. Try to rock it a little bit. But this is not, if I turn it over, it's gonna come out. But yeah, so I've been on this for over for a little minute now. That almost was a problem for me. I said, what the is going on? Yo, this is really driving me bonkers. I'm like, yo, and now I'm not getting no. Did I bend this at all? No, I didn't bend it. It didn't bend. Good. All right. So, let's see. So what is the issue? All right. So this is definitely user error. Because I feel like somebody who's done this before would have probably been past this part 30 minutes ago. Where it has, I have not. So I'm just going through and trying to get her done. Yes, this is very much annoying me. And I'm just trying to breathe and keep my composure because I'm not understanding how I could put this through every way except when it's together. I can literally see light going, passing straight through this. Thought I had it. Alright, let's just keep going at it. There's no giving up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work it back and I'm gonna try to do then is I'm gonna try to keep working back and forth between the hole from each side, and then hopefully one of them passes through. Now this is okay, so it's really not fully seated. And that doesn't take nothing to go through. So the problem I'm having, it's me with the difficulty. So I gotta get this seated. I'm gonna take all of this out now. I wasn't going to, but now since I've used up really like a half hour, 45 minutes on just attaching a bolt sled. Putting a bolt sled together. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking this out. Where'd I put my tools at? One little cheap tools. All right. Come on, see? Now I got a little scuffle on my... I knew that was going to happen. All right. Sheer frustration. all of this trouble, and mind you, I haven't even opened the blaster yet. I'm going back to this other pen, of course. Just keep scuffing it. All right. All right. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a break because I gotta